No, it's Tuesday, October the 14th. The word for you today, it's the ultimate test of your discipleship. John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35 says, "A new command I give you." This is Jesus speaking. "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. All men will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." You know, as a believer in Jesus Christ, there are ways to distinguish who true believers are. One of them is loving the other believers, whether they deserve it or not. Loving one another. It's one of the most genuine and most visible ways to tell that people are true believers, because you can tell that they really care about one another. Now, Jesus says, "A new command I give you." Well, even go back to Moses. Didn't Moses command the people to love one another? Sure he did. So how is this a new command? Well, it's a new command because Jesus said, "As I have loved you, so you must love one another." The new command is to love one another as Jesus did. Now, before Jesus, we love one another, but there's kind of a limit, you know. I'll go this far, but I'm not going any further than that. But with Jesus, there is no limit. Jesus says, "As I have loved you, so you must love." The ultimate test of our discipleship is the love we have for one another. So how does Jesus love us? Well, one, unconditionally. He loves us unconditionally. He loves us before we loved him. And you know what? He loves us even when we don't return that love. He loves us unconditionally. Another way he loves us is sacrificially. He gave his life for us. How much are we willing to give for one another? Well, I'll loan you $100, but if you don't pay me back, you're not getting another cent. That falls far short of even giving our life to one another. Sacrificially, Jesus gave his life for us. How far are we willing to go to love another believer? Forgiveness. Jesus forgave us before we even asked for forgiveness. Is there anybody you need to forgive even though they haven't asked for forgiveness? And then serving. Remember when Jesus washed the disciples' feet the night before he was arrested and betrayed and then crucified? Did they deserve to have their feet washed? No. They should have been washing his feet, but they didn't. And so he served them. He showed them that he loved them by doing a servant's task. Can others tell that we're believers of Jesus Christ by the way that we love one another? Do we love unconditionally? Do we love them only as long as they love us? Do we love them sacrificially? Do we forgive? Do we serve? There's a man named David Dublet. He's a photojournalist whose pictures of underwater world can make an ugly underwater creature look beautiful, the different colors and all. And some of the people in his occupation want him to take pictures of the pollution of the ocean and the dirty beaches and all of this and splash that out there for people to see and say, "Quit doing this, save our oceans, quit polluting." But he has a different approach. He wants people to see the beauty of the creatures in the ocean. And by seeing the beauty, then we recognize, well, why are we throwing all this trash out there? There's such beautiful creatures there in the ocean. We need to treat it more honorably, more respectfully. And so his approach is to see the beauty and then treat it as something beautiful, rather than criticizing those who are not treating it well. Well, it's the same way in our relationships. We have a brother or sister in Christ, and maybe they've done something wrong. Do we still love them unconditionally, sacrificially? Do we forgive them? Do we serve them, even though their life may look a little trashy? The ultimate test of our discipleship. Are we a true disciple of Jesus Christ? If we are, the ultimate test is our love for one another, especially when it's somebody who's fallen. Do you know anybody who's down? A believer in Jesus Christ who needs encouragement and help? Maybe our discipleship, maybe our calling as believers in Jesus is being tested. Will we love them, or will we kick them while they're down? Look for somebody to love. Have a good day.